Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name's Adrienne. I live in New York City and I love makeup, skincare, and all that good stuff. This will actually be just kind of a recap of how I did on my project pan last year. I never got to really wrap up my project pan from last year because things got really complicated with my family situation. I lost my dad in August and that sort of derailed me a bit. I had to spend a lot of time down in Miami just sorting things out, and so I was really away from home and couldn't really pan the things that I had committed to panning. I wanted to just do a wrap up so that I can do a clean start to Project Pan this year because I really was enjoying it, and I do want to get back to it because it did help me kind of think about things differently. Think about the things I like to use or why I don't like to use something, and really to get my money's worth from some products. So why don't we get started as to kind of where I was with the products. So had you been following me last year, this would be no surprise. I want to run through the items that I finished from my last update, which was like a 7th month update, and let you know what I completed from that, and then we'll do a full year's tally of what I did, or at least the 8-month tally that I worked on. The first thing I finished was my essence, my Misha First Treatment Essence. This is a great essence. It's a nice hydrating essence, really just doesn't have any fragrance or anything. So if you're sensitive to that, you know, I would recommend this one. And this was just a pleasure to finish. And I was like here before when I last updated, I was down to here. Another product that I finished was the Burt's Bees Calming Lavender and Honey Body Wash. I love this stuff. I'm gonna freaking miss it. I might want to end up purchasing it again because I really loved the scent. It's not overwhelmingly sweet from the honey, or it has an unusual lavender scent, not like a straight up lavender. I just really enjoy it. I found it to be really calming and soothing, and yeah, I already miss it. I finished up the Purity Made Simple Pore Extractor by Philosophy. I have to buy a new one. I know this comes in a small, like a travel size. I need this in my life. I really miss it. It's amazing to extract the blackheads from your nose, and I get a lot on my nose and on the tops of my cheeks right here, and I've been missing it. I've been missing it since I finished it. Another one I finished is the Caudally Vinosource Cream SOS in Hydration Intense. This one here, used it all up. This was a nice cream. I don't think it was for me though. It was a very thick, heavy cream. I think if you have very dry skin, very dry skin, this would be beautiful. A mask that I used that was also a hydrating mask made for dry skin types from Apto Skincare, the blue Spirulina mask. This one here, this was nice. This required very specific instructions. You know, pay attention to the instructions here. It says do not let it dry, you know, apply it in a thin layer, do not let it dry, and remove it within 10 minutes. If you don't, it got very sludgy and gross, and so it was very nice though. Like if you followed the instructions well, and it was a nice hydrating mask. This was a product, and I actually did end up using it. These are this is like one big air pockets in the Sunshine Skin Tint, but I swear to you, I used up everything I could. This one I'm gonna have to just call it a day on. I was trying to get through nail polish. This is the Nail Tech Strengthener. You'll see I'm right here. The problem is I went to use it and it's very gloopy. There's no way for me to use this. It sort of doesn't even dry anymore. So if I use it as a base for my nail polishes, it doesn't dry, it stays gummy, and so it makes anything that you layer on top gummy and not dry. It was not doing that. I had you'll see where I started at the beginning of Project Pan and where I ended. So I did use quite a bit. One of the things that I was doing for my Project Pan was I was trying to use up a lot of skincare samples, and so I'm going to keep that going too, because I have a lot of skincare, hair care samples, just samples, and I don't want them to go bad. And since I'm not traveling that much, they're gonna end up going bad. So these are the samples that I used up. I tried the Jane Iredale, what is this called? This was the Powder Foundation by Jane Iredale. You see, I tried those 2 shades up there. This sheet mask here, this is a moisturizing mask from e.l.f. It was nice. Was it amazing? This is a Nest fragrance, ocean mist and coconut water. This is like a wipe, like a fragrance wipe. This by Ole Henriksen is the Glow Cycle Retin Alt Power Serum. I really like this. This was nice. I would put this in my would consider purchasing when I'm looking for a retinol alternative serum. This was very nice. Very, very nice. I used up a Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover. These are great. This one, the Lancome one, I really like for travel. This is a great cleanser by IT Cosmetics, Confidence in a Cleanser. It's really nice. It reminds me of a cleanser I used to use back in the day that a dermatologist gave me. So it's very interesting that this is almost a dead-on dupe for it. And that one was like a prescription cleanser that I used when I was younger. And this is almost exactly like it. And I know they've met with dermatologists to create their skincare and makeup line. So I'm just curious, like I wonder if they use that formula. I wish I could remember what it was, but it has a very distinct scent. This one has the same exact scent, has the same exact texture. It's a nice cleanser. Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. This one was nice. I like a lot of Boscia's products. This one was nice. The Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This was interesting. This is the gel version of their famous lotion. I used to use their lotion when I was younger. I do like using gel, especially in the summer, especially if I'm layering a lot of products. I prefer to layer hydration versus like just go to a very, very heavy cream or something. So I do like using these more water-based gels. Here was a Drunk Elephant See From a Day Serum. I have a full size of this. This was it gets kind of gross. This was just a travel size that I was using and I used it up. I love this stuff. Another holy grail status for me is the Sulwhasoo Advanced Care First Care Activating Serum. This little guy here, this was just a sample. I have minis of it. I love this stuff. This one here by Virtue, this is a hair care product. This is the exfoliating scalp treatment. I can't remember if I like this or not. By Josie Marin, the Pineapple Enzyme Pore Clearing Cleanser. It was a foaming face wash. It was okay. Here by Dermalogica is a pre-cleanse. I love this stuff. This is an oil. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite oil cleansers. So this was just a travel size. Alternatively, the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse Balm. For some weird reason, I didn't like this. This is supposed to just be a balm version of that oil, but it didn't break down things the way that the oil does. I used up this. This was the Flower Beauty Pout. I think it's called the Petal Pout Lippy. I did not like this. The smell was very artificial. I found it to be very thick, and that would be a good thing for like a lip mask, but I didn't feel like it was really hydrating my lips. 3 more minis that I completed. The Clinique All About Clean Liquid Facial Soap, the mild version. This was really nice, lasted a very long time. It was a nice, gentle foaming cleanser. If you miss a foaming cleanser, but you don't want it to be stripping, I would recommend this. This was nice. This one by Vanilla Co. is the Dear Hydration Boosting Cream. This was too thin, and I didn't think it was the best hydrating kind of essence serum. And then here by Amore Pacific was the Vintage Single Extract Essence. It was a tiny little thing. Now I'm gonna move on to items where I made some dent, but I still have to work on them. The first item, which I sort of stopped making a lot of dent on, is the Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. This one here, I'm right about here. The reason I stopped is because, again, I didn't travel with it, and I haven't used a foundation that really needs this level of hydration. So I'm trying to find one that I really want to kind of use in conjunction with this. And so I think once I do that, I'll be able to make a dent in it. Then I have the CLARINS Beauty Flash Balm. I've been trying to pan this forever. This was at 42 grams. Now it is at 26 grams. So I use 16 grams. I feel like definitely I will use this month because this has been quite compatible with some of the newer foundations I've been using. I've been testing a lot of drugstore foundations and really being impressed by a lot of drugstore foundations. Here is my Caudally Beauty Elixir. This spray here, I was here last time, now I'm down to here. I love this stuff. I have no intention of flying through this. This is both. This could be used as a setting spray, but I kind of use it as like a mister to seal in my skincare at night or refresh myself like throughout the day, maybe freshen up my makeup. I love this stuff, but I don't like overuse it. It has a minty quality to it, which is not everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea. Here we have Glossier Body Hero. This is a body cream. I love this packaging so much. It's just the easiest packaging to put on body cream. I just forget to put on body cream like all the time. That's always been my struggle, and something I've been better at since I started kind of project panning, because I have all these body creams. I'm like, what am I doing? Use them or stop buying body creams. I was originally at 256 grams and now I'm at 214 grams. So that is 42 grams used, which is pretty good. Here we have one of my favorite creams. I don't even know what I'm gonna do when I am not without this. This is the Dr. Jart Sica Pear Tiger Grass Calming Gel Cream. This is sort of like one of those water-based gels, and it's just so soothing. And so if I'm having any kind of reaction to skincare or just redness or anything, I put this on and it just automatically soothes it. I was at 41 grams, now I'm at 35 grams, so that's, it used at 6 grams. It's expensive for its size, and so I want to like save it, and I've been trying to find dupes for it. I bought one by, I forgot, I don't know how you pronounce the name, Pear, A''B-I-E-U, that was like a Sica Pear gel, but it wasn't good. It's not good. No, it's not good. And I just purchased one from Essence and it's nowhere near this. So I don't know. If you know of any products like this, let me know, because I love this product. I love this product so much. This is another one where it's a body cream, but it's also kind of a sleep aid too, because there's a lot of aromatherapy elements to it. This is from This Works. This is the Deep Sleep Body Cocoon. It's called a Multitasking Beauty Sleep Savior. I'm stuck at 98 grams with this. I didn't use it at all. So again, I have to kind of put this on my bedside nightstand and see if I can give myself a little bit of comfort and put some of this on, at least my hands, my feet, in the evenings, and see if we'll make a dent in it. It's really nice. It has lavender and vetiver, a lot of wonderful. So here I have my Hourglass translucent powder. It's the mini. Gosh, I feel like I should be done with this, but I'm not done with it. And in fact, I took out the sifter, but this is about how much product I have left. I just forget to put on translucent powder, but I am going to make it a point to powder my face while I'm here. And I am going down to visit my mom in Miami this month. And so I'm going to take this down there because I feel like I would powder my face in Miami more than I would here. But I had only used 1 gram of product. It was at 29 grams. Now it's at 28 grams. So the last product that I was really using up, trying to use up as much as possible, was the Hourglass Ambient Lightening Edit. This one here, I got this, you know, more than a few Christmases ago, and I was trying to just use all of these. Now this one I did travel with, and it was a really great travel product. I had this at 139 grams and now it's at 137 grams. So I did make a dent, and if you kind of look, so you'll see that I did, there's like a hole, like a crack right there. There's a couple of kind of cracks. For grand total, just so you can appreciate what I did accomplish last year, I completed 122 products. I think that's really good considering that I had a hiatus from this project pan. I decluttered 17 items. So those are items that during the month that I was using it, I realized this isn't working for me. I'm just gonna get rid of them. So I did that 17 times. I used 1,184 grams of product, which just sounds staggering, and I really just like that number. And currently in my inventory, I have 8 products, and at the end of last time I checked in, there were 27, and that would be with 10 samples. So say it was more like 17. So I had 17 products, and now I'm down to 8 products, which is pretty good. I think I'm going to concentrate on just using what I have for this month and seeing if I can't make a dent on it. And then maybe what we'll do is we will debut quite a few products for next month. And maybe since I'm also traveling, what will probably make sense is I will be taking with me at least 10 samples. I feel like that's a good compromise. Hopefully you are all doing much better with project panning than I am. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you think about project pan. Like, what do you like? What don't you like? Do you prefer seeing like skincare over makeup? Do you prefer seeing like visual panning? There is, you know, I am contemplating, more than contemplating, panning Subculture by Anastasia. And in fact, I've even used the palette as a full face. So I've used it as a lipstick. I've used it in my brows, on my cheeks as a highlighter. So I'm getting kind of creative with it, and I feel like it could be something that I could pan. So this is another one I'm considering. I'm considering it. So anywho, let me know your thoughts. Hope you all have a beautiful start to the week, and we will be talking soon. Okay, take care everyone. Bye.